Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. This was a card. I had seen something similar somewhere. I don't even remember. But where you have a card that just opens like this. So it's not the whole piece of the front that opens. It's only just the little panel. So to do this one, I used some of the new Whimsy and Wonder paper, which has a little bit of non-traditional colors. So we've got the mint, and we've got the mossy meadow, and we've got the pinks. Well, let's look on the back here. That's easier. We've got the blushing bride and the polished pink. So I thought we would try making a couple with this. This card you can absolutely do, as a birthday or a thank you or whatever. It doesn't have to be a Christmas card. That just happens to be the paper that I was working with. All right. So I thought we'd make another one that's not exactly the same, but just the same idea. So again, another piece of paper from the same set, and I'm using the Mint Macron. All right, and notice I've done a regular size card here, and then I have attached the 4x5 1/4 designer series paper on the front. Okay, so that's how you're always going to start. Now, I'm going to use the seasonal labels dies for this one. It's got these nice different size labels, and I thought that would make a fun card. So I'm going to use the largest one, it's on this side, to cut the piece on the front. Now here I used a rectangle, okay, but you can use any piece that you want. And I could go this way, I could go this way. I'm not really sure. I think I want to go. My other things are going to be going this way, so maybe I will go this way. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to place this, and of course, wherever I cut, that's going to be where the panel is that's going to open. So I like to just take a Post-it note, excuse me, and put on here so that it's not going to move. All right, and I want this to go all the way over to there. There isn't a right or wrong. It can go as far back as you want. It can be further up, further down. It can still be a rectangle. It can be a circle. There's no way to do it. And whoops. All right, so now do you ever do that? Just get everything all ready and then mess it up? Yes. All right, so I'll open that. All right, so now when I cut, I'll have to take it over to the big shot, of course. I am going to just put, I've got the precision plate here. You can have your regular clear plate on the bottom. And I'm just going to place the top one up to where I want to cut, which in this case is going to be at the fold on that card. So give me just a minute and let me go cut that out. Okay, so I ran that through. Again, I just placed the plate here because I didn't want to cut over here. I only wanted to cut from there that way. And see now I've got that cut out. So, and if I didn't go all the way, you can take your little snips. See how I can just get it right to the end there. I'm not so worried about that. I don't usually sweat the details. All right, so this is how this card's going to open. All right, see how, that just easy. So I'm going to go ahead and put my white piece on the inside before I glue this down. But, just lay this down. I want to, I can't just stamp the white and then put it in because I might not get it where you can see it. So I'm going to take, I'm using this Merry Christmas to All. I really liked this set. It's retired now, but I was going to see, I think that's going to be too big. It is. So we can just put a smaller greeting here. Excuse me. Wishing you peace and love all year long. All right, so I'm going to put that there where I would want it. And then I will line up my block, which I have conveniently lost. So I'll pick this one up. And I'm going to use the mint again. I'm just kind of making this one a monochromatic card. You know, and I had everything just laid right here. And now my ink is missing. There it is. I didn't really want to use any other color on this one. I'm going to put my little foam pad behind it because it's a photopolymer, so you don't get that cushion like you get from the red rubber. And I'm just going to put this right here. There you go. All right, that's fine. All right, so then I can go ahead and adhere this down. See, I wouldn't have quite known. Now, you could have put it in here and drawn a little pencil mark to know exactly where to stamp. And it doesn't matter how you like, you know, however you like to do it. I think I does it a little bit differently. But as long as you know where you want that to go. Okay. All right, so now, since I only want this piece to open, I am going to adhere down all of this. And for those of you that don't like to write a lot on the inside, this is like one of those great cards because it's like, oh my goodness, all right, I don't have any room. All I have room to do is to sign it. All right, so now I'm going to adhere that down. Okay, so now I've just got the little piece that opens. So I already cut out of the brushed silver, I cut out one of these, and I'm thinking I'm going to, just because it's the same shape, and I'm going to cut it flush over here. But first, I also did Season's Greetings, and there's a long die in there, and I didn't worry about it because I knew I only wanted this one part over here. So I'm going to cut that off first. Make a little tick mark with my pencil. And I want it to go to there. I just really want it to go to the edge of the Center Series paper. Just bring my little, this is a very old trimmer, but it's little and I like that because it's easier for me to maneuver around sometimes. I have just a little bit of pencil there that I will get erased off. Okay, so then I want to place this here. Oh, that's going to go all the way. Huh, okay. That's what we'll do then. These are kind of fun because if I'd wanted to make the other side the same as this, you could just run it through the die again like that. So it doesn't, you know, when you use this die, it doesn't have to be that long. This one. All right, and then it's going to go to there. So I'm just going to cut this off here. Whoops, I almost cut that too small. I was thinking ahead instead of thinking about what I'm going to do. Okay, so that's going to go right on there. And you could pop this up on some pop dots if you like. And you could line it up with the edge of the card if you wanted to, but I thought it looked cuter like this. Okay, so pretty simple card. It doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles or things sticking off of it, but see, they would get the card and then you could just sign it in here. And that way all of this really pretty paper is showing, and it's got a little bit of shimmer to it, like a holographic. So the original card was here, where I just used the rectangle die to cut this. You could just as easily, fold that out and cut this with a trimmer if you're going to use a square or a rectangle, because that's very easy to cut with the trimmer, and that just opens like that. And this one opens like this. If you had that old top note die, that might be a fun one to use here. I've seen it done actually with a heart, where the heart opens, and that's kind of a cool thing too. So I hope you like this design, and maybe you'll try making one of these, what I'm calling a front panel card. And I hope you have a great day.